Let's get this back on track. Which of you home wreckers claim to be feminist? What do you offer in a relationship besides sex and a bad attitude?
Nothing. Nothing.
This is going to be a doozy of a show tonight, eh?
The only one who wants to take care of me, there you go. I have nothing to offer. Brain dead. Just letting you know that right now.
Good
Besides my
talk.
fake tits.
Okay, all right. All right.
Anyone else want to answer? Or do we all agree?
We're all good for nothing.
We're all good for nothing.
Yep, just
Good for
nothing.
nothing.
You can't attack us if we already say
What do you
it.
have to offer as a wife? Yes.
Well, actually, I like to serve my husband. I did political stuff beforehand, but I do love to serve my husband. I'm a mother, which is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life. And I've never been a feminist. I've always been very conservative. But I did used to ascribe to the kind of career, like boss babe lifestyle where I used to never want to get married. I did have a boyfriend for 3 to 4 years. He said he wanted to marry me. I told him, don't propose to me, because I'd never wanted to marry him, mostly because he just was very not ambitious. And as a woman, you kind of want a man that's more ambitious than you. Like,
exactly.
I did love him at first, or I thought I did, but then over time, I was way more ambitious than him, so I just wasn't attracted to him. But I was an atheist in my past life, and I'm now a Christian, and I've realized that, I used to want to prioritize a career, but I can promise you girls that the best thing you can do is be a homemaker, serve your husband, raise a child. And I know it sounds crazy. But I used to not the OnlyFans lifestyle. I didn't do that, but I do think that you have things to offer. I really do. And honestly, like you were talking about low IQ and stuff like that, but honestly, the higher an IQ a woman has, the more likely she is to get divorced. It's actually 70% of divorces are initiated by women, and 90% of those are college-educated women. So I wouldn't even say being necessarily smart and intelligent.
Good that I'm brain dead.
No, that was she was talking about education.
So a man will
want
to marry me.
Continue. No, she was talking about education, not IQ. But go ahead.
IQ though too. So I just want to say, it's not just that you need to be crazy intelligent. There are things that you can offer, and you can turn your life around. I didn't always ascribe to being like a trad wife or a wife serving my husband. You can change your life around, and you can be happier. I promise you. And you guys are worth more than selling your pictures and videos online. I say that respectfully. You guys
I think
are.
we were all saying it jokingly that we're worth nothing.
Right. No, I get that. But I feel like deep down sometimes, I'm not saying you girls do, but sometimes women do feel like, oh, the only thing I can offer is quick money with using my body, and that's not true. You do have a lot to offer the world, like a husband and raising kids, which is the most important thing you can do. Especially as a woman, we're nurturing creatures.
I actually agree with you on that. Yeah, like eventually down the line, I would love to settle down, and I would love to just, like when I am in a relationship, for instance, I will do anything for my man. I love to cook for him. I love to clean. Like I want him to come home like feeling just like, that's his safe place. He can, just relax. I'll take care of him. Like I love those womanly roles. So I agree with you in that sense.
I agree. I'm pretty traditional.
I agree too, and I think like I'm from Eastern Europe. It's normal for a girl like us that we are always spoil our boyfriend. Yeah. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning every day. I do everything for my boyfriend. So it's natural that I did think that I work for OnlyFans. That doesn't mean that I didn't do something with like this at home. You know what I mean?
Do you worry that doing OnlyFans might prohibit you from finding a worthy husband in the future?
I don't think so.
I don't. It's under a fake name. I can delete everything, and everyone fights so hard to be relevant on social media, so the second I stop trying to be relevant, I won't be.
But why do you feel like you would need to do under a fake name? Like, that's the point I'm making.
Well, I don't want it to come back on my family. I don't want my parents to get mean messages.
Is it like a no face? Or
No. My face is on there, but I just think it's, I don't want people finding my parents' address, stuff like that. Like, I just don't think that's safe. It's safer to have a fake name.
Yeah, I think there was a point, like that's why it took me so long to make an OnlyFans, because I think I was thinking about, how would my family take this, like, a potential partner. I still, I keep it spicy, but like it's still, I'm not doing any porn or anything. So I think I probably, what would the word be? Like, excuse it. Like, oh, okay. Like, it's okay because I'm not doing porn, but I could see how some men could probably not want to be with a girl who does OnlyFans, and that's completely respectable. Like, I completely understand that, and I just think that those kind of men probably just aren't men that we're aligned with. Like, I probably just wouldn't be with a man who, you know, thinks that OnlyFans girls are fucking sluts and, you know, deserve nothing. Like, I would probably end up with a man who's a lot more open-minded and, you know, can see the possibilities that and opportunities that come with, you know, making a lot of money from OnlyFans. I know a lot of girls who make OnlyFans money, like, are traditional women, and they like to take care of their man, and, you know, and they invest in other things. Like, this isn't something that I plan to do forever. And I'm sure some of the girls that do it know that they can't do it forever either.
Would you be okay, like, does serving a husband and living that more traditional lifestyle sound like pleasant to you?
Yeah, I think eventually, yeah, I would want to.
Hold on, wait.
From like married woman to married woman,
Yeah.
right? We're the only two that are married on the, right? Okay. But Brian, hear me out here.
Not.
Does money have a factor in you just being like, I guess, a trad wife?
What do you mean? Like,
does your husband make really good money?
Yeah, so he makes really good money.
Okay.
He provides for the family.
Okay.
I don't have to worry about money whatsoever.
Now, if you were with a man that didn't make good money, would you still be that?
Yes, I would. I don't think that's everything, but I do think, like, as women, we're looking for a provider and a protector, and since my husband fully provides for me and my daughter, I'm able to fully walk in my role as a woman, being feminine, being able to take care of the home and being a homemaker. So I'm happier because I'm able to correctly walk in my role as a feminine woman.
Okay.
Do you worry if he, like, leaves you because you don't have an income of your own?
Absolutely not. No, we're married. We're not legally married. We're married under the church, and we don't believe in divorce at all. And honestly, he works from home, so we are home 24/7 together, us two and our beautiful little baby girl.
So you don't get sick of each other at all?
Honestly, no, I really don't. And I'm a very like introverted person. I like to be by myself. I used to tell my ex-boyfriend, I think we should just live in separate places. Like, I don't want to live with you, but God really found me my husband. I love being around him, and I usually like being alone, but when it comes to him, I just want to be with him 24/7. And I know it's only been 14 months, and people say that's really not a lot of time, but I know that God put us together, and he's just the best thing ever. And he led me to my faith in God. He prayed that God would reveal himself to me, and God did. Literally a gust of wind in my apartment. It's a crazy story. I know you guys are probably like, what are you guys talking about? Or what am I talking about? But I was an atheist, okay? So life-changing. Is there any Christians, anyone?
I went to a Christian school and I lived with Mormons.
Oh, wow.
Wait, Isabella, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You were on a previous different show,
Yeah.
and they asked you kind of like, hey, what do you do for your man? And I saw that clip and I thought it was a fantastic answer. Can you just reshare kind of that? And if you want to add anything, feel free.
Okay, yeah. So obviously, like I said, I cook and clean, do the laundry. That's the typical stuff. But kind of like what you said, you want to make your house like a safe place for your husband to come home to, and just make him comfortable and serve him. So every morning and every night, I literally massage him until he goes to bed. So every night I put my daughter to bed, and then I massage my husband to sleep, and then I go to sleep. And that's what I do, because he wakes up and he works hard to provide for the family. So my job is to make sure that he gets to sleep and has a good night's rest. So that's something I do. I fully trust him. That's a lesson that I've had to learn, because sometimes I've always had a strong personality, and there's been times where I doubt his decision, and I've had to learn the hard way that no, you need to trust your husband. And once I do, and I fully trust him, I always realize, wow, he knows what's best for us. And I think that's something that men are really looking for in a woman, is someone that can just fully trust them, just be led by them. You want a man that's a leader, and that's what he truly is. And yeah, there's other stuff too, but yeah.
Was there ever a time, maybe when you first started dating, you're a little skeptical, you're getting to know someone, did you ever think like, this person's trying to manipulate me?
No.
Like, I'm getting brainwashed?
No. I know some from the outside would think that, but no, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
What else does he do for you besides provide financially?
Well, he loves me. He loves me unconditionally. I mean, we have such a great friendship. We are so in love with each other. I literally am someone that, in the past, I can't laugh out loud. I don't think anything's funny, but he just makes me laugh out loud so much. He helps me with my right-wing political content. He really has coached me on that. We actually met in the right-wing political space. I don't know. We're just best friends. I would never want to spend my life with anyone else. I don't want to spend any other day with anyone else. We just drove here 8 hours, and we were talking and laughing the entire time, just because we love spending time together.
Wow.
That's
A
sweet.
long drive.
Yeah, very long drive.
That's what you got out of that?
Do you feel like you guys could get to a point where it's like we're spending every single day together? Like, you know, maybe as a man, you know, just considering, you know, men are different and like they need different things. Do you ever think about like, you know, hey, he could want to potentially be with someone else? Would you be open to that? Like having a relationship, you know, similar to his?
No, because we do ascribe to Christianity where you are faithful to that person. My husband actually waited until marriage, so he's never been a promiscuous person. I have not, because I was atheist before and I went to college and I lived like a lifestyle that I'm not proud of, but that's what I'm telling you girls, is you can like come out of things and become a different person, and all things in Christ are a new creation, and we do take that literally. But yeah, I'm sure over time we're going to be like, okay, maybe we shouldn't spend 24/7 together. Yeah. Sometimes he says, okay, I need a little bit of space, I need to work. Like I always want to come into his office and bring my daughter and be like, look how cute she is, and he loves it. But obviously over time we're going to need some space. I mean, we've only been married for 14 months, but as of now we love spending all the time together.
Yeah, you can just take it day by day, you know, and like how I said with the connection, like you feel that was there right away. Yeah
You could see the connection between the two of you too when we met him earlier. I was like, they're very cute together.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't meet your husband, so I didn't.